everyone is talking about LLMs, RAGs, and Agentic AI. But do you actually know how these work together? Stay till the end to discover the simple framework behind today's most powerful AI systems and how it can accelerate your career growth. If you are in IT and still stuck in the same salary, not getting enough interview calls, listen carefully. Right now, there are two types of people. Those who keep waiting and those who upgrade their skills and move into high-paying roles, earning 15 to 45 plus LPA because the market has already shifted. Cloud, data, AI, DevOps. These are the roles driving real career growth today. At Coding Superstars, we have helped thousands of professionals move into top tech roles.
I got placed in IBEX Labs. Previously, my package was 8 lakhs. Now it is around 14 lakhs. Thanks for the Coding Superstar for the guidance, and the course is very worth it.
I have accepted a position as a DevOps engineer at NTI Mindtree. The skills which were taught by Coding Superstar were directly applicable to the role, and I'm confident that they will be essential for my success.
Recognized by Silicon India as one of the top 10 cloud computing training firms in India. People who once had zero coding experience are now working in top companies like Microsoft, Accenture, TCS, Infosys, and more. This is not just another course. This is your path to becoming industry ready. So watch this till the end.
How many of you are new to these terms such as LLM, RAG, and Agentic AI? Type in new in the chat box. Type in new in the chat box. How many of you are new to this? Type in new in the chat box. Okay. Well, I will give you a clarity. I will explain it in a very, very simple word so that even if you are new to it, you should be able to understand, okay, from the very scratch. Okay, fine. So let me give you an example for you to understand what this data, all these three things work together. The first word is, the first and foremost one is, okay, let's imagine this is you. Just imagine that you are here, you're working on your cell phone. On your cell phone, okay, you are using ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an LLM, large language model. ChatGPT is an LLM, large language model. Okay, so what is LLM? LLM means it's like a brain. Okay, LLM is a brain. Brain needs to be trained. For example, here we have a baby. When the baby is newly born, okay, it has an undeveloped brain. So it needs a lot of training from mother, father, teachers, okay, my school, okay, maybe all the things, everybody teaches. And until the time this baby becomes bigger, okay, it can take it can take better decision because it is well trained. Similarly, ChatGPT, when it came 2 years back, 3 years back, okay, when you are asking any kind of questions 2 years back or 3 years back, it was giving you stupid answers. Right now, ChatGPT is so mature because it is trained so well that it can give very sorted answers. It can give very much sorted answers. How is ChatGPT trained? ChatGPT is trained on the data from the internet. The ChatGPT is trained from the data from the internet. How does, okay, what does the internet mean? Internet means the data is open source data. Okay, every data on the internet, okay, ChatGPT is trained on all this data. If you ask any kind of question to ChatGPT, it will be able to give you the answer because it is trained on all the documents and format, each and everything, whatever is internet. But one problem with ChatGPT is, if you are working on a project, just imagine that if you're working in TCS, okay, this is one of you are working on a client project, okay, and let's call this as a TCS project. Let's call this as TCS project. Let's call it as TCS project. Okay, and here we have got data engineering part, here we got DevOps part. This is a private project. When you are working for a client, okay, we have the data should be confidential. You cannot share this data to anybody and everybody, right? That is the reason if you share it to ChatGPT, this data, the data will be going out, and okay, maybe there is a high risk of security. That is the reason the TCS project, okay, now plans to build, okay, now TCS project plans to build their own GPT. They plans to build, okay, they plan to build their own GPT, okay, or GPT kind of model, LLM. This is called as TCS GPT. Just an example. Okay, this is called as an LLM. What is LLM? As I told you, it's like a brain. Okay, now this is a brain. So now you are here. Okay, so now if you ask any kind of question about this project, you'll be able to answer. But can a brain function without memory? Can a brain work without memory? Never. A brain can never work without memory. For that, we need to build a memory layer. What is a memory layer called as? It is called as RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Okay, this is a brain. Okay, this is the memory of GenAI. This is the memory of GenAI, right? So now when you ask any kind of question to this GPT, first it will go to this RAG and search in the RAG for the answer. Okay, because RAG has all the information and memory about this project, and then it will give you the response back. For example, if you ask this, how many data, if you ask this GPT, how many data pipelines are there in TCS project, will answer 400. How many data pipelines are not working? There are like 30 data pipelines are not working. Okay, can you fix the data pipeline? Yes. How? With the help of agentic AI. With the help of agentic AI. Can you fix this? Yes, we can fix this with the help of agentic AI. With the help of agentic AI. Okay, with the help of agentic AI. Okay, so now what is agentic AI? That is one more layer what we'll be building. How do we build agentic AI? We'll be building agentic AI like this. We'll be building one more layer of agentic AI here. What is agentic AI here? What will agentic AI do? This is agentic AI. Okay. So agentic AI, what if there are any pipelines that are not working, these 30 pipelines are not working, we have to train this agentic AI in such a way that if any time the pipelines are not working or failing, or we need troubleshooting, it should be able to do. Okay, so that is how we need to train it. The more we train, the better that it can solve. So now, if you have trained it, for example, if you're on a weekend, you have built the data pipelines. Okay, you are now vacation. Okay, and you alone can handle this, no other much knowledge about this project. But if you have knowledge about this project, if you have knowledge about this agentic AI and all, if you can build it, even if there are any kind of issues, so agentic AI can fix it even when you are not there. That is the power of agentic AI. That is when, so now from the previous batch, whatever the participants have learned agentic AI, they are saying that wherever I was doing 1 week of effort, now I'm just taking 2 hours to do this because of this power of GenAI. So this all the things will be working. What are 3 things you have to learn? LLM, RAGs, and agentic AI. So in summary, what is LLM? LLM means, it is large language model, and it is called brain of GenAI. And second, we'll be working on RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. This is called as memory of GenAI. And the third and very important thing. What is that we'll be working on? We'll be working on what? Agentic AI. We'll be working on agentic AI. What is agentic AI? It is like, what is agentic AI? Agentic AI is like robot of GenAI, because it can automate the work. It can make your work 110 to 100 times more efficient. Okay, these are the things we'll be learning in Stack. Do we need any kind of coding for this? Yes, we need Python for API integration. Even if you do not know Python, we'll be helping you learning this Python from the very scratch.